Hello there. I hope you all are doing well. I am keeping well. Today, I want to talk about some of the people around this world who have been massively transformed. Yes, initially it was observed that the pattern of their lives or their lifestyle, their aspects, their qualities, their nature, their attributes, those might not have been up to the mark, but over the time being, they had to transform themselves. There are some people who have been brought up with their own aspects. Those motivate us to some extent to the next level. Talking about some of the celebrities, I must admit that there are so many people who should be highly influenced the way they have been transformed. One of the sports people, he was seen as a bit restless once doing his work at the field initially. His anger, his furious nature, his rage on his eyes, it was to some extent might be exaggerated, or might be he was like this before. But after getting married, now look at this person, how he has been transformed, the way he speaks, the way he spends his life with his family after being a father, after being, at first it should be after being a better half, after being a father. Now all the responsibilities came and he is just enjoying his life. It is outstanding to see his life with his better half, and all forms of celebrations he just wants to embrace, he just wants to celebrate everything with his better half. It is to some extent captivating. It is splendid to see how he has been changed, the way he speaks now. It shows that yes, he is composed as a person, and it is not like that he has been trained or he got a training from his peer team or like this, but it could be something else. It could be the connection of his partner that is well bonded, which is well understood, and now he understands life. And it cannot be just taught. It could be come from his own realization. It could be come from his responsibilities, his desire to live the life just like this. So hats off to this person. And I also want to mention about one of the people. He is well brought up and he's always down to earth as a person who always gives priority to his family before everything, and it shows that how respectful he is as a person towards his family. And when family comes, I must say that family is not always about parents or relatives. It is to some extent his better half. uh, his better half had to go through so many negativities about body shaming, height shaming, complexion of her skin, but he just ignored everything and he proved that true love has no language. true love doesn't have any barrier, and he projects everything in a genuine way, which is massively impressive for me. And whenever he appears on the screen, and whenever he speaks about his family, the glow can be shown. His eyes are glazing. Sometimes his face is sparkling and he smiles. He just keeps on smiling, talking about his family, talking about his better half. And it is not at all taught, or it is not at all phony. For me, it is not. Your notion might be changed, but it's been always, that aura has been always there from the very beginning. Talking about another personality in our country, uh, he might be shown as a rigid person or stiff person, but the way he speaks about life, that gives us several types of notion about hurdles, emotional turmoils, and how we have to uh, get rid of these. Or it shows like, the life is not all about bed of roses, but sometimes we will have to accept the challenges. We can be mocked. People can be uh, indulged about us, about doing mockery by disrespecting us, but still it can be ignored because it is not our cup of tea. We have our own lives. So, and sometimes, yeah, we do care. Because most of the time, whenever we say that we do not care or I don't care about this, that shows that you care about that thing the most. So he also speaks about this, and his quote, basically, the quote he uses, his writing skills, his instant gratification about people whom he has taken benefits from, still he remembers, still he shows his gratification, and the way he becomes down to earth all the time, it is not at all fake. And talking about some senior citizens who passed away, they will be always remembered for their outstanding personalities. It's not like that they have been always calm and polite, but sometimes they used to be outrageous. They used to be um, they used to be something else. It feels like that they came from some other universe. They used to do mockery. They are full of sense of humor. But at the end of their stage, the moment they knew that it's uh, it's the time for leaving this world, they already understood that they are leaving this outstanding world. Before that, they have spoken about so many things that interviews or that discussion can be the path of our journey to rectify ourselves in a certain way, where we see that we are making mistakes, but still it could be refined. And they were reviving, they were they were some other kinds of souls that cannot be compared by others. So these are the personalities I should be admiring. So these are the personalities that I have immense respect about, and I am respectful to these people. And I must uh, request you to watch their interviews, their uh, podcast, the way they talk, the way they inspire others by sharing their own views. It's not like that they do it deliberately, but they just do it unconsciously because that is how they are. And this is how we should be as people. So whenever you tend to learn something new, you must watch their content and you will feel their transformation. You will feel their courageous nature, their thoughts, their notions, and how thoughtful they are, and how they have changed their inner self. This is something really wonderful. So hats off to these people from my side. That's all about today. Thank you.